Good something everyone, I'm Gamriel and welcome to the room. I wish I could tell you welcome back right now, because for those of you who are on the Gamriel Gaming Facebook page, this is the lost footage. This is the game I played an hour and a half of it. I recorded 7 episodes, only to realize afterwards that the speed was messed up and the sound was completely cranky. Basically I recorded a whole bunch with this game. I had a ton of fun discovering it, and I lost all the footage, so I thought I'd still make some episodes because the game is great. My apologies. Although this series is going to be more of a walkthrough now instead of a let's play, because I finished 4 of the 5 chapters during my first playthrough. So yeah, I hope you'll still enjoy. Let's start. Should have brought water. Okay, we'll go through the tutorial real quick. Shows me what the buttons are. So click and drag the mouse to look around. Double click to zoom in something. It gives me a letter. You came. I'm such a kid. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. The answers you seek are inside this box along with something else. Something they said could never be built. It is the only one in existence, and it is the key to incomprehensible power. The safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You always were the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you can possibly imagine. So, from what I understood on the story so far, the guy who built everything there was a scientist, and he created something very powerful and dangerous, and he wants us to find it, because honestly I don't know what happened to the scientist. Maybe he got destroyed by his creation, which would mean he's sending me to my doom. But I don't know, I just know that inside the safe is what the scientist created, and I'm probably a friend scientist. Feed me and I shall survive, give me a drink and I shall die. So, it took me a while when I first started, but on the pillars, on the bottom of the pillars holding the safe are the 4 elements, so fire, earth, water and air. Obviously the answer here is fire, because if you give it a drink, it shall die. And give me key. Yeah, I know. First tip I'm gonna give you in this game with the items is if you use an item and it stays in your inventory, that means you're gonna have to reuse it. So this key, for example, remains here, so I'm gonna have to turn it the other way around for another lock. An ornately engraved metal plate. The end looked like it could be used as a wrench. So if you look closely on this thing on the back, you can see this screw is a bit off, so you can unscrew it and find the lens. Looks like it would fit in the eyepiece. And then crack. I must admit, first time it happened I freaked out. Like I jumped. So this is another lock. We're gonna need to move the key right there. And here we go. So this is just a circle of metal, but with the eyepiece it becomes a puzzle. So basically you have to align the lines by moving these things. Hint, middle piece doesn't move, so start with that. So here we can align this line. Then we'd have to make a shape. This doesn't really fit, so it's probably going to be on the other side. Yep. Then for this one I tried to align this little thing with one of those like cancer ribbons. Wasn't on this one, so it's going to be on this one. And then I thought you finished the game. I wish you didn't, and you don't. So you find a box and you finish a chapter. Great, fantastic. I'm gonna continue right now because the chapters aren't always as delimited as this. So I'm gonna do, like in most of my other videos, like 10, 11, 12 minutes. These 3 seals stand between me and the content of this box. Okay. So first things first, in this game when something happens, look with the eyepiece. So you can see something's weird here. I don't think there's anything weird anywhere. Oh, yeah, there's something. Didn't remember that. Here I found a book. Ancient leather-bound book. The cover seems very ornate, yes. And there's a symbol here, we'll come back to it very soon. But the book is a puzzle in itself, so this thing is holding the book closed, so you have to turn these things. And then this one. And then this one, to unlock the book. Inside is a little piece of machinery. And another journal log. February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments I can barely read anything at all, but there is something there. Between earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It is the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without their zero. The circle are pretty fools, blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold, it is the pursuit of this. And I noticed it very recently. He says between earth and fire, between water and air, it's basically all the elements that were on the safe, so I think it's pretty smart. So, let's crack this code. So, this side of the safe has 4-code lock, and you have to look with the eyepiece inside to make up numbers. So, for example, I just found this one. If you do it like this, you get a 2. So top is probably 2 and right is probably 7, because it's pretty obvious. So, let's go to the 2. Let's go to the 7. On the left is plane 5. No puzzle here. Remember, the bottom one took me a while to figure out. I don't remember it. This game might still be a bit of a discovery for me, because I don't remember the game all that well. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a 6. Could it be? Yep. Now we pull the switch, and it reveals that thing which took me ages. So this is a machine to view movies, but it's missing a couple of core pieces. Also, there's a log up there. February 11th. Oh, it's the same thing. Oops. My bad. So it's missing a couple of key pieces. You can go on the side here and open this little thing. That's where the key pieces go. So you can basically activate the machine with that. So now it's turning. I need something to ignite the slider. Something the slider can ignite, actually. So I can warm up the machine, and I need a telescope thing to view here. So I'm gonna cheat. Well, cheat. I remember the game, so it's not technically cheating. This pillar thing is round compared to the other ones who are squared, so you can zoom on it. And there's a short piece of cotton and smells of paraffin. So you need this thing, obviously, to light up the machine. Now I think, yeah, this thing's gonna come off. Now, machine is warmed up and there is light. So, third place you can go is here. There are 4 symbols. You need to have the right one to open the thing, obviously. The symbols are on the safe. So here we see on the bottom right is water pouring into a bucket. That's how I decide this symbol is gonna be. So, water bucket. Inside this thing where we found the book is a second symbol, so top right is a snail with a cross on its back. The holy snail, if you will. Holy snail, here we go. Didn't we see the third one close by? Oh, it's on top, okay. So this is some sort of circle with 2 lines in it. So, circle with 2 lines in it. And I'll admit, I never found the 4th one. I just went one after the other until it worked. Like I'm doing now. Here we go. And we get a heavy cast iron key. So, we're gonna stop the episode here. I still hope you guys are gonna enjoy, despite this not being the discovery of the game Let's Play I wanted it to be. So leave a like if you liked, a favorite if you really liked, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I really advise getting this game, it is fantastic. And if you want to get this game, stop watching my Let's Play right now and go play it for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.